Hello, I'm Evan from Nala Africa Tours and Safaris, and I'm at Simbambili Game Lodge in the Sabi Sands Game Reserve. And these are just my thoughts whilst at camp, whilst they're still fresh in my mind. I'm leaving in about half an hour's time, unfortunately. We also did do a first impressions video, if you want to check that out first, if you haven't already. But yeah, this is just my thoughts whilst I'm still here, whilst they're still fresh, and we've just had breakfast after a very, very exciting morning game drive. And yeah, what I can say about the game drives is it is leopards galore this side. In true Sabi Sands fashion, we saw numerous leopard sightings. We've only had 2 game drives here, both of them with leopard sightings. The first one with the tortoise pan male, just honestly less than 10 minutes into our first game drive, straight to a leopard sighting and right next to the vehicle, and it's a huge, beautiful male leopard. And then today we've had Tiani, female leopard, who is quite a resident here and has had a few litters of cubs here in the area, and she was with her cub today, and we viewed her in the morning, spent some time with her. Such a beautiful sighting, just so special. Blue-eyed cub. And then we found some other wildlife to look at and circled around on our way back home, went and viewed her again at a waterhole with her cub again, and just really, really special moments with these leopards here. And yeah, I'm just blown away. I haven't been in the Sabi Sands for a while, and it just reminded me how prolific and how relaxed the leopards are here. It's just what a treat as a wildlife fanatic to spend these moments with these beautiful animals. So game drives have been sensational, to say the least. We also saw a big pride of lions marching towards the vehicle in the morning light. It was quite a breathtaking scene. We followed them for a bit. They looked like they were kind of on the hunt before they actually decided to just lay down, as lions usually do during the day. But really, in this area, game drives are just phenomenal. The wildlife is just so prolific here. There's such an abundance of wildlife. So game drives, really almost unbeatable. Although I think the traversing area size is about 6,000 hectares, which is a huge area. But there are lodges on bigger traversing areas, but at this point I kind of feel like 6,000 hectares in this specific area, in the Sabi Sands, is enough because of how prolific the wildlife is, so there's just so much going on. There's so much to see. 6,000 hectares is more than enough to really enjoy an authentic safari experience here. So yeah, your camera cards are going to be very full during your stay at Simbambili. And then just a few notes that I've written down so I don't forget. I must mention the staff here. I think it's a huge advantage that they have over other lodges. The staff here, it seems like every staff member asks how long have they've been working here. It seems like everyone's 10 years or over. I mean, this is a really good sign. It shows that the staff are really well looked after here. I've spoken to guests that are return guests that have been here 8 times. There's other guests that are here now that come 3 times every year back to the same lodge. So the fact that there are such loyal return guests and such loyal staff is a very, very good sign that the management of the lodge is really doing their job well, making sure everybody's happy, everything's well run, and it really just shines through, in the service and hospitality that you get here. The staff are just so friendly, so helpful. They're just so pleasant to be around. I've been here one night. I feel like I'm going to miss a few of the staff members already. They are just so lovely. So all across the board, the guard, tracker, waiters, butlers, chef, everybody, room cleaners, everybody has just been wonderful. So the staff, really, it does make a huge difference to your stay on a safari, and I think it's one of the real strong points of Simbambili for sure. Then the food also needs a mention. The food has been really delicious here. So we obviously view a whole lot of lodges. I don't always mention the food, but I feel like I do need to mention it here because it is really, really good. Very hearty meals. So just, you're going to be so well fed. You're not going to go hungry. There's just so much to eat. The amount of food is kind of staggering. But also it's just so delicious, and kind of prepared with, healthy ingredients, and just natural healthy ingredients. So it's like healthy, hearty, delicious and beautifully presented meals. So really, really good meals, and really good coffee too, which I'm very happy about. And then even the chef has quite a unique and special story. He arrived as kind of like a bush clearer, cutter, kind of a low-level job, worked his way up. He wanted to be a butler, waiter, deal with the guests, eventually found his calling when he moved into the kitchen because he wanted to help in the kitchen, and worked his way up to sous chef and then chef. And I mean, what a story. He couldn't speak English when he arrived here. He was eager to learn English. The management team helped him. They personally just helped him study English, taught him how to speak English. He worked his way up, and now he's the chef here, and he's just creating these beautiful, delicious meals. Another great story. Another staff member that was serving me glory, such a lovely lady. She's been here for 25 years, I think. It's just, the staff make a massive difference. The location too, I must mention, I'm actually busy waiting here, keeping my eye on the riverbed here, because Tiani and her cub, when we left her, she was walking up this riverbed, and we are actually wondering, because she was born here under one of the decks, and a lot of her cubs, or all of her cubs, have actually been born under one of these decks at the lodge. So she feels very at home here, and we're actually just wondering if she's making her way up to camp at the moment. So just keeping my eye on the riverbed here. But as you can see, it's just such a beautiful location, because of this dry riverbed here. And then from the main area, you've got dry riverbed in front of you, but you've also got that waterhole that's on eye level there, which is so beautiful as well. Just watching animals come to drink whilst you're eating breakfast or lunch. Can't really, it's one of my favorite locations, one of my best I've ever been to, I think. So beautiful, beautiful location, and just being in the Sabi Sands is top class for wildlife, like I've mentioned. And then the suites, I'm in one of the suites now. There's private plunge pool, sala behind me, that you can just kind of lie in the shade during the day, keeping your eyes on the riverbed to see what visits camp. And then just beautifully presented rooms, lovely style, bath with a view, shower with a view. You can open up the front, and bean to cup coffee machine in the room, which we always love. And thank you, Thornybush Collection, for always having bean to cup coffee machines in your rooms. Much appreciated by all the coffee lovers, I'm sure, and all the coffee snobs. Fantastic rooms, really can't fault them. I think that's about all the points I wanted to mention for now. We'll do a full review when I'm back in the office about Simbambili Game Lodge. But just all around a fantastic option to get into the Sabi Sands, and I think it would suit couples, friend groups, no children under 12. So if you're allergic to children, you don't have to worry about any kids in camp. So it does tend to be quite a nice, quiet, peaceful, intimate camp, because it's not too big. There's only 8 suites, so 16 guests in camp. And I think it's just a very, very special place. I think all those points I've mentioned, but the staff often do make a place. And I mean, it's so beautiful already, but there are lots of lodges that can be beautiful and magnificent and have all the facilities and everything, but if you don't get the staff right, you're going to run into problems, and the guest experience, it's going to take a lot away from the guest experience, obviously. So yeah, I mean, Simbambili, beautiful, magnificent, all the facilities, the gym, the spa, they've got everything here that you'll need to fill up your day between game drives. But yeah, the staff, I think, just take it to another level. But truly the location is pretty awe-inspiring as well. I really love this location, and to know that there's just leopards around and big cats around and so much wildlife around is just really, really, really amazing. Anyways, I'll wrap this up for now. Full review when I get back, but thanks for listening, and we'll catch you soon. Cheers.